Hello everyone, my name is Mayur Sutar and welcome to my YouTube channel Anybody Can Code. Let's continue with the series of Power BI. Today in this tutorial, we will see waterfall chart into Power BI. Let's move to the screen. So first we are going to open the Power BI desktop application. So we will hit the Windows button and write down here Power BI desktop. The application will appear on the top. Just click on the Power BI desktop icon and it will open. Once application will open, we will see this pop-up window, and from the pop-up window, I will use the recently created file instead of the creating the new one. You can prefer to create a new one by closing this pop-up window and go to the canvas screen. I will I will use the recently created file, and here is my recently created file. Today we will see the waterfall chart. First and foremost, we are required to load the data to create any chart. So let's do it first. Just to show you how to load the data. So go to the get data, load the data from text and CSV, and here is my data, which is already Microsoft Excel comma separated file that I'm going to open. You are able to open the CSV file here as well, and the data will be available into the table format with all the available columns. This data, once you're gonna transform, and once you're going to transform, it will go to the Power Query screen. So this is the Power Query editor. In the Power Query editor, you are able to see the available data that you load from the CSV file. Here are the three steps Power BI has performed already. First is load the data from the CSV file, separate by delimiter. There are 17 columns, encoding parameter. Power BI has promoted the first row as a header as well, and change the data types. Change the data type, it is the auto step performed by the Power Query editor. If you don't want to perform, you can just remove it, or if you want to change the data type, any of the column, you are able to perform it by here by replacing from text to number, number to text, or date, whatever format you feel is proper for your database. After load the data, my loaded data is here already that I will use. I have added this small visual here. It's a table. I will keep it for a moment. It will help us to comparison. So I will click anywhere in the blank area of the canvas and go to the visuals. And in the visuals, here is my waterfall chart. I will just click on the chart icon and blank chart will appear on the canvas. Now, once we can see the blank canvas and we can see under the build visual, there are the field we require to provide the data. So one is a category, breakdown, y-axis, tooltip. So let's do it first. First in the category, I will provide the category is a product line. Y-axis, I will provide the gross income. And here it is. Here our basic, let me expand it to see it better. This is our basic waterfall chart is ready. It is representing that the total revenue inside the total revenue, what is the contribution of each category in terms of the value that we can see it here. So food and beverage contribution is 2,600, 2,600 same for the spots. And here once we hover our cursor on the total, and we can see the total revenues of 15,000. To format our visuals, we will go to the format our visuals and see the options are available. On the x-axis, we have provided the product line categorical value. We can do the text formatting here. I will leave it for you. Title, my current title is a product line. It is pretty fine with me. I will leave it. On the y-axis, we have provided a numerical value. That's why we are able to provide the range here, as well as we can do the range. There is another option, invert range. Our current chart is follow from bottom to top flow. Once we do the invert range, it will follow from it will reverse it from top to bottom. I will revert it for a moment. For the values, we can perform the value formatting. Our current value is available in the 1000. It is auto display. If you want to change the values from this auto format to another format, another units available here, that you can do it here. Like 1000, it is 1000 already. Million, it will turn to the million. I will bring it back to the auto. You want to add the decimal of the value that available on the y-axis, you can add the decimal by clicking it here. Switch to axis, so our currently y-axis stand on the left side. Switch axis will move from our current y-axis from left to the right side. Let's try it. So here it is. So my current y-axis, it's moved to the right side. I will bring it back. Title part is here. Our current title is sum of gross income. I will change it to the gross income only. Gross income. And my title has changed. That's fine. So title only. Okay. So units only change, and we can see that our units are available in 1000. So title and unit both, and we can see by changing this style here. So gross income in 1000. Okay, great. We can do the text formatting here for the title part. I will leave it for you. Grid line, our grid line is available horizontal. Grid line formatting that you can do. Column, our current column presenting the green is a green is an increase, red is a decrease, others are yellow, and blue is a total. And we can see it here. Our green column all are increasing, and the blue column presenting the total. Spacing between the column, that we can perform it here by increase or decrease the spacing. I will keep it default 20. That is fine. Data label, that's an important part. I will include the data label so we can see the data label for whatever the column available in the chart. Now I can see the data label. Data label position also you can change by going to inside. Here the options are available. Orientation. Sorry, this is the orientation of the data label. You can change the orientation. You can add the background as well. You can change the position of the data labels. I will let it auto. I will not change it. So here it is. Our currently basic chart is ready, and what it is presenting. It is presenting the what is the contribution of the each category inside the total. Now I will go to the build resume. There is one more option as a breakdown. Do you want to break down by any other parameter? Yes, I wanted to break down by, I will go to gender and drag and drop to the breakdown, and I will see it's a different. Now what is presenting? It is look quite tricky to understand, but let's understand. So food and beverage category, the total revenue is 2,673, but sports and travel category 2,624. So which is decreasing, right? So in the decrease, we provided two more category, male and female. And so it is going to comparison like food and beverage, male, the contribution of the male category, it is increasing or decreasing. So that we can see, just we bring our cursor to this green line and we can see it here. So the category is male, but food and beverage total is a 1,094. It is increase in the category of sports and travel 1,264. So that is a 170 increase, and we can see it's present in the green. But when we click, when we bring our cursor to the red, the female category, there we can see food and beverage. The spending of female in food and beverage is 1,500, but in the sports is a 1,300. So it is decreasing, and that's why it's presenting in the red. And when we check the difference between this both category, it is the same difference between the food and beverage and the sports category. It is a decline. The same we can break down by different category. Instead of the gender, we can break down by the branch or city, whatever you wanted to do. This is if you don't get it clear. So here I have added one table. On the table, I will, instead of branch, I will bring to the gender to see it more clear. Okay, fine. Now in the food and beverage, my total, our total revenue in food and beverage category, total revenue is 2,674. That's correct. In sports and travel category, 2,624. That's correct. But once we bring our cursor to the green line, then we can see 1,094 and 1,264. 1,094 is the total of the food and beverage for the male category, and 1,264 is the total of the sports and travel category of the male, and that's we can see it here. So here we just subtraction between two values, and we will find the difference, and difference is available here 170. I will just remove the table, and this is our complete chart is ready. And To do the formatting, we will go ahead in the formatter visuals, the legend part that we have left, and we can see whether we can do anything. So our current legend are available on the top left. We can change it anywhere we want to give. Let's say keep it bottom side. Text formatting, we can perform it here. Title, we can change the title if we wanted to change, but I will just let it auto. Breakdown part, that's up here. So currently breakdown, our maximum categories are available to male and female, the breakdown part. If we have the more category, there is an option we can reduce or increase the category. Like if you want, here currently we can see the 2 category. If I want to see only one, I will bring it to the 1 and it will change to the 1. In this case, we can see the value of the male gender here, and all the other are accumulated into the other category. In this chart, we can see the female value instead of the male, and the others are available in accumulated sum into the others. This way, we can reduce the subcategory that available in the breakdown. If you want to keep all the category, you can keep it, but there is a possibility when you have the too many category, you want to present some like top 10, top 20. That's where you can configure the maximum breakdown points that you wanted to see. Data labels, we have seen already. There is nothing to do more. Columns are available now. We can see the increase, decrease, other, and total, because we haven't included the other. But due to the breakdown, the other will auto applicable when we are going to change the breakdown points. Now we do some formatting of the chart area. Property, I will not change it. I will just go to the effect. I will add the background color. Increase the transparency, let's say 50. Visual border, I will add. I will make it rounded corner. I will add the shadow. Title part, yes, I wanted to keep it to the center, and I wanted to divide the title. So I want to keep separate title area from the chart area. I will bring down a bit to keep separate. And here it is. Here my complete waterfall chart is ready. So in the waterfall chart, it is going to give us the insight, the contribution of the subcategory to the main category, and what of the value we provided. Currently, we have provided sum of gross income. Instead of the gross income, we can just count the number of the transactions as well, or we can do another thing, that average, min, max. That just go to the click on the visuals, go to the visuals, and here y-axis, there are more options are available that we wanted to perform. So that's all for today's waterfall chart. I hope you liked today's video. Please like the video, subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.